Sitting beneath Pipeline Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Bears offense will get first crack at it today. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you get. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive linemen.
Yeah, they've set a standard, I think, at that position, at this school. When you look around college football, they're always dominant up front. They're able to recruit a specific athlete tailored to their style of defense and attacking, and it doesn't...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. Just threw that one way too far.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage, great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Tigers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Right side, it's Harris. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The ride. Sees some running room. He's got the 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Songopolatelli. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
From the gun on third down, Sangapolitelli. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. No room to bring it back. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Harris. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking down the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Third and long coming up. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the tight end. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Running inside the 20. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Here's Durham. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays.
Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Tigers!
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. JKS setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Trying to take it back. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running. Slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Now on first down from the 30. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First and 10 coming up. Quick give. It's Hall. They were all over it.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Rush right in his face. Left side is Harris. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Throwing, Carr. Throws quickly. Turning it on. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Carr. Finds his back in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Long way to go on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. C.J. Carr firing again. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Out wide left, it's Bravo. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. From the gun, jukes his way for more. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got his man. Can't get him to the ground. And he used that spin move. Put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Working the ground game. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Sangapolitelli. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Takes the handoff. It's Sims. Got enough for the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on first and 10. Sets his feet. It's Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Green. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Second and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Carr. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on first down. Caught on the left side by Wilson. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Again, it's Carr. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their
and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Miami University Redhawks. And it's the Huskers in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. And now over to your game in Berkeley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. He's past the sticks. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Straight ahead, it's Sims. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Caught, and he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. It's Sims. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punt. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, I did not have this in my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
JKS. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Zangopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. In traffic, it's Watkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment on the play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Wilson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants when he wants.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sangapolatelli, play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Off play action on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Throwing Sangapolatelli. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Sangapolatelli. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Finds a crease. It's Sims. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Here's Carr to throw. Working the middle. Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. The throw to the outside is complete. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Spencer. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Spencer. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for space, it's Spencer. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happen today.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. He's changing the play. Throwing, Carr unloads it downfield. Makes the grab on the right. Open spaces. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.